right, this time we're going to use substitution to solve the system of equations. So basically, um, sometimes you're going to be given two equations, all right, and you will not be graphing to figure out what the solution is. Remember, the solution is where they intercept. So sometimes you have to figure out x and y without graphing, and sometimes you're just going to be given two equations. So in order to do this, all right, there are 4 steps that will help you solve this. First off, all right, step 1 is to isolate a variable. So basically, if you could just put the equation somehow, change it to x equals whatever the equation is, all right, or if you could change it to y equals whatever the equation is, then you can use the system of substitution to help you. All right, you can use the method, excuse me. So then for step 2, you will just plug in the result of step 1. So plug it in. All right, if x was like, if x equals y minus 2, I would put that into the second equation. All right, so you plug it in, and then you will get, for sure, you should solve for one variable, whatever variable it is. If I put in x, then that means I'm solving for y. I would get y. And then for step 3, I would plug in the result of step 2. All right, I put everything back into the first one, all right, to step 1 so that I can figure out what y equals. And then I would have my solution. So basically, if we look down here, all right, we have y equals -3, and then 6x equals 10y, which equals -6. All I have to do is, all right, I already have y isolated by itself. So I'm just going to put that into, all right, 6x minus 10y equals -6. So I'm going to put that y in here. When I do that, I get 6x minus 10 times -30 equals -6, all right? So if you look here, I'm solving for x. So then I have 6x, -10 times -30 is plus 300. Oh wait, it's not 30. It's supposed to be 3. Whoops. This should be 3. My mistake. All right, so it should be plus, it's -10 times -3, so I should have plus 30, and that equals -6. All right, now I need to get x by itself to solve for x. So I'm going to subtract 30 on both sides, and then I'm going to move it over here. I'm going to get 6x equals -36. If I divide by 6, I will get x equals -6. All right. So basically my point's going to be -6. And then what about the y? Well, right here it says that y equals -3. So this is a solution. -6, -3. All right, so now for this example, I'm going to look at x equals -4. When x is -4, I just plug it in, substitute it in, all right. It's going to be, instead of being 7x here, I'm going to make it 7 times -4 minus 6y equals -10. And this is -28 minus 6y equals -10. I need to isolate the y, all right? In order to do that, I'm going to add 28 on both sides. So then I get -6y equals -8, equals +18, excuse me, because we added the 28. And then I divide by the -6, so y equals -3. And I already know that x equals -4, so my answer has to be